Hi, this is Francisco Bijan from vitalcoaching.com. I'm answering some more questions that were posted on my channel, and the next question is, his best friend is always around. This one was posted by a woman, and she's attracted to this guy. She knows that the guy is attracted to her as well, but there is a problem because this guy has a very good friend and they are always together, and you don't manage to have one-on-one time with him. So what do you do? Okay, there is another video on my channel which is called How to Have One-on-One Time with Him. You can go and check it out because I already give you some hints on this topic. But now with your specific question, I want to give you a set of strategies or ideas that I think are going to be very helpful for your situation. His best friend, I mean, he's part of his life, right? If they are best friends, it means that his best friend plays an important role for him. So my advice is very simple. Don't try to separate them. Don't try to bring them apart, because if you do, it's like coming into his life and trying to boss him around on what he has to do or who he has to see and how he has to behave. So it's a big no. The first thing that you have to do when you enter in contact with a guy is first accept him. Okay, he might have some flaws, he might have some aspects of his life that you don't agree with, but you don't arrive into a man's life and try to shift him around and tell him what to do or who to see. I mean, this is a big mistake. I know that you would not do it. Of course, you would not go in there and say, you know, I don't like this guy, I want you to stop seeing him. Of course, you would not say that. But maybe in your behavior or attitude, you are trying to claim him, right? You see this guy and you think, okay, great. I want to spend time with him, but I don't want him to spend too much time with his friend. That in itself might be a big mistake. Why? Because if he feels that, and his friend feels that, they are going to talk about it. And guess what? They are going to have some battle plans, some strategies to tackle that. Why? Because they are friends, because they like each other, because they enjoy spending time together. They are good buddies. So what you have to do instead is learn to accept him. Learn to like his best friend. Instead of competing with him, become part of their game. And this is a much better strategy. And I can tell you, I have seen dozens of couples where sometimes a friend or a family member or somebody in their environment is going to be a problem because one of the partners doesn't like them, doesn't like this other person. So it creates trouble in the relationship. It creates tension. So instead, just look at this friend and realize he's probably a great guy. Maybe you can become best friends with him as well. And if you start establishing a connection, not just with the guy you like, but with his life, with his whole life, right, with his environment, this gives you an extra grip or an extra position, extra power in his existence. I mean, if this best friend likes you as well, right, imagine that you have a good connection with him as well. Then if one day your relationship doesn't go too good, well, you can go to him. You can say, hey, what do you think? What should I do? Maybe he can offer some support, and maybe he can speak to his friend in your name as well. So having extra, this extra kind of support from this best friend is something that you will use in the future as well. So my advice is very simple, really. Don't try to separate them. Don't try to come into this man's life and try to change him right now. You don't want to change him. You want to accept and love the way he is. I mean, his personality is made of different things. There is his look, there is his character, there is his career, job, or training. There is his social network, and you have to look at him as a whole and learn to love all aspects of that in the beginning. Educating him or trying to shift certain aspects of his life comes after. Okay, once you have been dating for 1 to 3 months, then you can really start, eventually if you see that there are some things which are really negative in his life. For instance, he smokes too much pot, he smokes too many joints, he's high too much, then you can do something about it. Or if he drinks, or if he has other gambling problems or something like that, these are areas where you can work together. But it's because they are negative. You don't want to tackle his social life, you don't want to destroy his social life, you want him to be socially active. Why? Because it's a plus. The fact that he's popular and he has a cool network of friends is something that adds to your relationship. It doesn't take anything away. Okay? I hope this makes sense. You take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.